Hi there, and a very warm welcome to Season 3, Episode 45 of PeopleSoup. It's Ross McIntosh here. PeopleSoupers, thanks for tuning in. This week it's a cup of soup, and we are in reflective mood. It's the season finale, In the Bag. PeopleSoup is an award-winning podcast where we share evidence-based behavioural science in a way that's practical, accessible and fun to nourish your mind to flourish at work. Looking back and reflecting, whether it's over your latest project, your career or a podcast season, is a really useful exercise. I don't know about you, PeopleSoupers, but my mind can leap to the stuff that didn't go so well, when I felt insecure or when I looked like an idiot or said something really cringy. Looking back on the podcast season, as well as having some fabulous guests who I'll list in a moment, there were times when I felt out of my depth, particularly when recording and editing episodes with my heroes, which for me means each guest on the show. My mind would say, "Oh, I can't believe you said that," or "Did you really ask that?" Or, "Do you know how many times you keep saying, 'Wow'?" So, pressing the button to publish an episode can be fraught with anxiety, and I continue. This podcast has a deep sense of purpose for me, to share this science in a way that is hopefully accessible, useful and fun. As we bring this season to a close, PeopleSoupers, I'd like to acknowledge each and every guest. Guy Meadows, Maddie Scott, Leo Hepler, Jamie Tapper, Paul Flaxman, #FlexiBabes, Susie Tarrant, Becky Quick, Louise Gardner, always our Agdante, Dana Lee Bagley, Ian Tyndall, Gordon McIntosh, #Big G, Annie Gascoigne, #McGazza, Lou Gardner, her second appearance, Mr. Ben, Shane McLaughlin, Ray Owen, Ricky Kielgard, Jim Lemon, Sangeeta Bala, Alexandra Lechner, Eric Goodman, Anne Parkinson, Thato Mathabula, and G-Man. Thinking about when we're looking back, I'd also like to share this quote which helps me put my reflections into perspective, and it might help you too. When we plant a rose seed in the earth, we notice that it is small, but we do not criticize it as rootless and stemless. We treat it as a seed, giving it the water and nourishment required of a seed. When it first shoots up out of the earth, we don't condemn it as immature and underdeveloped, nor do we criticize the buds for not being open when they appear. We stand in wonder at the process taking place and give the plant the care it needs at each stage of its development. The rose is a rose from the time it is a seed to the time it dies. Within it, at all times, it contains its whole potential. It seems to be constantly in the process of change, yet at each state, at each moment, it is perfectly all right as it is. And that's from Tim Galway, who has been a great influence in the coaching world, and he also wrote books such as The Inner Game of Tennis and The Inner Game of Stress. PeopleSoupers, my second list is about loss. It's likely that some of us will have been touched by loss since July 2019, when this season, Season 3, started. So this second list is another moment of pause, to remember those I have lost from my family, friends and colleagues. And I started the season on that ongoing journey of grief following the death of my dear mum. And during the season we lost Emily Collett, Manuel Ortega Gutierrez, Ima Ortega, Pam Pierce, Leanne Harris, Louise Gardner, my Agdante and your Agdante, and always our Agdante. And folks, I have a second quote which offers me some comfort as I reflect on those losses and the indelible mark these people left on my life and the lives of many others. All moments, past, present and future, always have existed, always will exist. The Tralfamadorians can look at all the different moments just the way we can look at a stretch of the Rocky Mountains, for instance. They can see how permanent all the moments are, and they can look at any moment that interests them. It is an illusion we have here on Earth that one moment follows another one, like beads on a string, and that once a moment is gone, it is gone forever. And that's by Kurt Vonnegut from Slaughterhouse-5. I was fortunate enough to spend some wonderful moments with Lou, including 2 episodes of the podcast. Lou's values in her work included love, connection, community, creativity, and compassion. One of Lou's favourite bits of the show was when I sang, so to conclude this season, I'm going to have another go. Some of you might want to skip this bit. This is dedicated to all those people on both lists. This is my crack at creativity with a hefty glug of love. I love the colourful guests, yes, and the way they speak and play and laugh and share. I hear the sound of the gentle word and the insights lifting wisdom through the air. Ooh, I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitations. I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitations. I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitations. I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitation. Close my eyes, she's somehow closer now. Softly smile, I know she must be kind. When I look at her art, she takes me to a kinder world inside. Ooh, I'm picking up soup vibrations, she's giving me excitations. I'm picking up soup vibrations, she's giving me excitations. I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitation. I'm picking up soup vibrations, it's giving me excitation. PeopleSoupers, that's it, in the bag. Season 4 of PeopleSoup will be with you before you know it, dear listener. The show notes are at rossmcintosh.co.uk, and this includes links to a few different platforms. I love to hear from you, and you can get in touch at peoplesoup.pod@gmail.com. On Twitter, you'll find us at PeopleSoupPod. On Instagram, at people.soup. And on Facebook, we are at PeopleSoupPod. Thanks to Andy Glenn for his spoon magic and Alex Engelberg for his vocals, and to you for listening. Look after yourselves, PeopleSoupers, and bye for now. Gotta keep those PeopleSoup vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those PeopleSoup vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those PeopleSoup vibrations are happening with her.